Hey everyone, what's up? We're back for episode 8. Good to be back. Had fun with the last episode. Got some wisdom tooth pain right now, so bear with me. But we're going to get through this. We're manning up and we're getting through it. We're cowboying up and we're doing it for the betterment of mankind. So I'm going to start this episode off and just blow everyone's minds here. I'm going to actually give Steel City some credit. Are you guys ready for this? So, as most of you know who have played career mode, the further you got into career mode before, all of the marquee fighters, by the time you got into the position I'm now in, thanks to the power of the montage, we are now in 6th and right under all the big boys. So usually, like when I did this with Vladimir Putin, you can probably go back and see it in my first career mode review when I didn't really go that deep into career mode. But all of the marquee fighters, by the time you got to the top, would be like rated 40 instead of the regular like 90s or 80s, whatever they would be. They would be like rated in the 40s or 50s. And you wouldn't even be that old. They wouldn't even be that old, but they'd already be so low in stats for some reason. I don't know why it was happening. But they seem to have fixed that. So let's all give Steel City a clap. They have now got their AI, their marquee AI, actually having the stats they're supposed to have when you get there. When you get there and you're finally able to fight them, they're not just 40s anymore, queefing out in the middle of the training camp, retiring before you can even fight them. Now we actually get to fight the marquee fighters we were supposed to be able to fight. Thank you, Steel City. Thank you. I know people are going to bust me balls and be like, hey, well, I'd like to see you make a boxing game with Unity just from watching YouTube tutorials. And I'd be like, bro, I'm not that fucking stupid. I wouldn't even try. Okay, so we're max trained. We're in weight. We're ready to negotiate. See, Arturo, though, maybe I've spoken too soon. Gotti is already starting to tank. Kelbrook is already starting to tank. So we'll see. Maybe I spoke too soon, but let's just see. So I want to give a big shout out to a good member of the Claimer Undisputed Discord, Poetic Drink to You. He had some great input on what would make career mode better and not so hollow. So he says what the game needs is tendencies for the boxers to have, or sliders for us to adjust our custom fighters' tendencies to make them more unique, or make the marquee fighters more like their actual real-life counterparts. And I think once you see a little bit of the late game, end game, now we've skipped right to the end game, you're going to see it's very much the same. The fighters don't really vary from one to another. It's basically the same thing over and over and over. And when there's nothing to do outside of the ring, your fighting better be really, really good and really deep, because that's all there is to do besides hitting the A button like I'm doing now. So, big shout out to Poetic Drink to You. That's a great suggestion. And Steel City would do themselves a huge favor to take it under advisement. Here we go. I'm sorry I'm forgetting the name of the individual who left the comment on one of our videos. He said he would like to see the ability to move up and down in weight class and challenge for different belts. This is something I loved to do in Fight Night. This is how you get replayability. This is how you feel the passion in the game from the developers, because you connect with them when you want to do these kinds of things and explore different avenues. What I would do is I used to like making as small of a fighter as possible and then trying to go up as big as I could in the weight classes and get the belts. Like, that stuff was so fun. Or make a giant fighter and go down just to be like a huge weight bully. Like, that stuff was fun. But you can't do any of that in this game. And it gets really bland really quick. And what they try to do to like stopgap it and have like a more stretched out experience is the amount of weeks you have to advance to get yourself on weight and trained before you accept a fight. It just gets ridiculous, and you're going to see that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America. A lot of trash talk between these two. Looking for an action swift pitch.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but the clip of the Gotti fight in the last episode, even Rocky had a montage. I was using hands down as my stance, and my guy was doing the funniest like animation for some of his right hands. Watch closely, in that section, and also the slow motion clips after. It was like this weird punch that almost looked like this jab, but because I was in southpaw stance, it was coming off my back hand. It was so bizarre. So as you can see, this is Arturo Gotti, and he's one of the marquee fighters. As you can see, we have a terrible looking character model compared to his. I even said in the last episode that we looked like a PlayStation 3 model, but then Claimer Undisputed's got to make me look stupid by putting out a video of Fight Night Champions, and I forgot how good the models looked in that game, so I'm extremely sorry to saying that this looks like a PlayStation 3 model. It maybe looks like an indie game PlayStation 3 model, but not like a AAA PlayStation 3 game model. And then, yeah, you look at the difference in the Arturo Gotti model, and it's like, why would they do that when most people are going to be playing career mode? It's because they don't want us to be able to make fighters ourselves, like Gervonta Davis or Shakur Stevenson or any other fighter that's not in the game. They want to be able to sell those as DLC. And when a company wants to nickel and dime you like that over the stupidest shit, yeah, enough said. So look at that. Look at that lead hook to the body. Is that a professional fighter motion capturing that? Please tell me. And how can you have excuses for your animations being so bad when you literally said you have professional fighters motion capturing for you? Why are people defending that? Like, why? Where's the excuse? Please, I want you guys to tell me. People who are defending the game's animations, please tell me how there's an excuse for having it be this bad, get this far, and only even be slightly changed because the community shit bricks on them. How can you have that excuse when you've got professional fighters to motion cap for you?
The bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? So it's not broken, why change it? An extra wait for the reaction until keep doing it with just being different because you won't. He's moved to hold on here, and you can't move that too long.
Hold me now. Something, 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 something. Thompson twin song. Oh, I'm falling over myself, but I'm gonna fucking hook you and... Arr! Take this, me animations. Oh, take that. Oh, my uppercut. Oh, what the shit? Pity pat.
Shows the respect all fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything.
Oh, it's cooter all day long, baby. Oh, the cooter blocks and it. Oh, my motherfucking tracking going all crazy now. That's right. Nice fucking punch. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at this. I look like a fucking leprechaun hopping. Hey, don't give me Lucky Charms. I'm gonna hop on you. I'm gonna go this way and hop like a fucking leprechaun. Oh, I used the fucking lean mechanics. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got it, you son of a bitch. Oh, that lean. I did it. And I looked like someone who had a completely fused spine. And I actually dodged a punch with my fused spine. And then just gave it right back to the guy. Like, how can you even defend the slipping and weaving in this game? Like, who did the motion capture for that? It looks like an old guy holding his hips. And, like, where's the pivot there? Like, it's, like, happening below the waist. Like, there's no, like, fluid torso roll. Oh, I'm getting all excited. I hurt my fucking tooth.
Push it up. Get over the... They win it down, and here we go. They really got banged up. What can they do here to change the momentum?
So yeah, look at that. Look, that's not usable. And the times you can actually somehow get away with making it work, it's like hilarious. Who motion captured that? Like, please. Was that Sonny Edwards? Was that Dalton Smith? Did they have like a fused spine that I don't know about? Oh, I'm still punching even though I stopped like 4 seconds ago. The fucking stick controls for this game are terrible. They really need work. For those of you that don't know, I play off the stick. I don't use buttons for my punches. In Fight Night, I was a stick player. And this game, the stick controls just are not nearly as good as the Fight Night ones. They don't make much sense. They're too close together, so it takes real finesse to get them to fire off without making the mistake of throwing the wrong punch. Oh man, Gotti. What a chin this dude's got. That's like the only realistic aspect of him. Other than that, he's fighting exactly the same as all the other fighters. So yeah, this is why Poetic Drink to You really thinks they need to have tendencies in the game, and I completely agree, because there's no difference between fighting Gotti or fighting Timbuktu Joe or like anyone. It's all the same. And they love to hold you and like whisper sweet nothings into your ear. It's actually quite nice of them. They're probably saying positive things to us.
Looks like very close now. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, I'm gonna fall on you now. See, he tried that falling on me hook. I'm gonna fall on him with my falling on him hook. Oh, shit. The other thing is, once you get late, like I said, because they really try to drag the game out with the amount of weeks you have to advance to keep yourself on weight and max trained. Some of the fights will actually go quicker than it takes for you to do the text-based training. And it's really, really bad. And I'm not even talking about the like training camp. I'm just meaning to keep yourself on weight, and so you don't get bitched at for trying to start a fight when you're not max trained or on weight. Oh yeah, hang up the gloves. It's time for the fighter to hang up the gloves. Oh my god, he needs to retire. He needs to hang up his gloves and retire. Oh my god, this dude sucks. He needs to retire. You'll hear that every fight about 6 times. Right from the start of being able to hear commentary. It's so annoying. Has God even, like, done anything in the last, like, little while here other than little jab flurries? It's not been a competitive round there, Chris Mannix, or whoever the fuck you are. I think you're Chris Mannix. I don't know. Grissom? Todd Grisham? Grisham, bro? Word, Johnny Nelson. Word. Oh, it's the end of this boxing career. It's the end of this boxer's career. It's the end of this boxer's career. I'm losing my mind. This is what happens when you play Undisputed for like 24 hours straight. Oh, what a fucking cop up. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was dope. Oh, what a counter, Gotti. And yeah, I was pretty kind in that montage episode. There were some clips that were just so bad of me, like, kicking the guy out of the ring when he was knocked out because the bodies have no mass to them. Or, like, me close to a guy and using the uppercut, so all it looks like is a guy just, like, rubbing his elbow on the dude's face and it knocks him out. Like, there was so much stuff that I left out that I could have put in. But yeah, I tried to keep it somewhat like, I don't know. I just didn't want to go like super hard on it because I know a lot of people would be like, oh, you just picked the worst clips. And I didn't really have to because they were all just bad. It's the end of this boxer's career. It's the end of this boxer's career. Oh, that punch. Oh my fucking god, can you hit him, please? Like, my favorite part of training when I used to train to box was like, I would like throw a punch and then I'd be like, I don't want to hit the guy. And I would just stop. You know? That was always fun.
Match made in heaven.
Oh, thank gosh. See, those those knockdown animations are better because it's like he's not out. He's just down. He's hurt, and he's like he can get like they need to have animations like that for head knockdowns because like I said in the montage episode, not every knockdown is a knockout.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now? Some fight, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some get here in the middle of that network, and it's the net for them.
They have some work to do indeed. So look at the people in the crowd. I want you guys to really look in the background sometimes. Pay attention. Not the guys around the ring, the people in the crowd. Some of them literally look like triangle people. And then I want you to go watch Claimer Undisputed's video of Fight Night Champion. And look at the crowd in that game. That is a PlayStation 3 game. And then, yeah, get back to me. Oh, yes. Those dodge, side-to-side dodges are good, but that, no one moves like that in a boxing ring. Like, I would like to see those go too, because those are just super arcadey and ripe for exploiting. The other thing is, I really want people who have not understood why people complain about the movement in this game to please go watch Claimer Undisputed's recent video of Fight Night Champion, and I want you to watch the difference in the pacing of the fights. I want you to watch the difference in the distance in which the fights are fought. Okay? I want you to also pay attention to the intricacies of the battles that are had in the pocket. All these things add a whole level of complexity and replayability, which is why people are still playing a game that's, I think, 14 years old. People won't play this for 14 hours. Because it's just, there's no complexity to it. There can't be any. For multitudes of reasons. The link will be in the description. So make sure you check it out. And then I want you to come back and leave a comment on this video of what you think, comparing the movement, the distance, and the speed of which fights are fought like compared to Undisputed, and why there is so much more technicality in Fight Night Champion than this game.
That's exactly what happened. Where did that come from? What a shot.
If someone goes down like that, they don't get up. So I think that would also help with some more, like, randomness at least. And why was I completely drained of stamina even though I just knocked him down? And was able to stand in the corner and recover while he was getting up. Like, that needs to, like, some help. And yeah, this is the end game. And look at how fast that hook goes to the body. Look at the animations. There's no change. They don't come from... And that, okay, so I want you to try to do that. That. And watch how fast you destroy your rotator cuff and need surgery. And with your arm that extended, if you hit something on the end of that, the like shock wave that would go through your arm would hurt you more than the other person. So like just getting into the body mechanics alone of this game, I can't see how a professional fighter motion captured them. I just can't. And I'd really like to hear from whoever did the motion capture work for this game. If you've got the courage, please come out, tell us who you are, who did the motion capture for this, and what the fuck went wrong.
Plan B time after being knocked down in that round. To make or break it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. Talk, listen to me. I'm not coming down like that. Everything. Full power because I know he's going to be stress. You know what's going on. If he doesn't, everybody.
Oh, I forgot about my fucking stamina. Damn it. No. Cooter knew it was coming there. You could see his face. He looked like Mario, kind of. That's okay. Cooter listens to Chumbawamba. He knows how to get knocked down and get back up again. Please stop turning away from the fighter. What the shit? Oh, cuts. Oh yeah, cuts are a tier system too. They'll never stop it on the first check. Ever. Check 1, check 2, check 3. Always. Oh, I got the juice? And he's rocked just from being cut? Okay. What the fuck? Cooter gonna get you. I cut you, you get rocked. Yeah, where did that fucking come from, Johnny Nelson? Look at the blood through his arm. What? Replay that. When you guys are watching this on YouTube, rewind it and look at the blood dots through his arm. You can see them. They're like, what the shit? Hey, PlayStation 2 Don Fry. Yay, I'm from the Pride video game. Hey, Don Fry. Triangle people. They like me. Triangle people. Alright. Oh, baby, you better believe it. Mega Drive presentation. Every single time we defend a belt, we get a screen that we gotta skip that gives us no real reward. Like, we don't even get an animation or cutscene because Ash Habib didn't want to put them in the fucking game until people snap. But don't you worry, people on release, you're getting those cutscenes. I can't wait to see them. Oh, rematch clause gay. Okay, so where are we in the rankings? We are 6 still. So everyone's up top, I think, is holding on to their stats or maybe slightly losing them. Brooke and Gotti have for sure not got their proper stats. All right, so for the next one, in the next episode, we're going to go back to using the janky hands down southpaw stance so we can recreate that hilarious punch I was doing in the montage episode. So it was that with hands down with traditional block. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting the series. Every single one of these episodes is getting picked up by the algorithm. Almost 90% of the views on all of them are coming from YouTube recommending the videos or from it on being on YouTube home. So thank you guys so much for the support. Even the haters, you guys are awesome. You all like literally respond the moment I post. You guys, I don't know where the guy went who was commenting on all my videos when I told him I appreciated his support so much. He just dipped and ran off. But yeah, come back, dude. I loved it. Yeah, Mass Invader, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Posting the literal second I post on anything. All the support means the world to me. Knowing I'm living in your guys' head rent-free. Super, super supportive to me. Take care, everyone. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're not already. And please go down in the description and check out Claimer Undisputed's video of Fight Night Champions because I don't think a lot of you understand what we're drawing a comparison from. So please check it out and then come back and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.